Good evening, I'm Juhi Rajput and you're watching Empowering India, a program which showcases central government, state government and private sector companies contributing in socio-economical development of the nation. The performance of these organizations has set a benchmark in their respective domains. The first company we will talk about is IMPCL. Traditional medicines are known for their power to cure diseases without causing any side effects. But the growing pace and mechanization of life has reduced the availability of genuine traditional medicines like Ayurvedic and Unani drugs in the market. With the view to resolve this problem by making available quality Unani and Ayurvedic medicines, Indian Medicine Pharmaceutical Corporation Limited, a central public sector unit, was set up under the aegis of Ministry of Aayush, Government of India. Here is a report.
Indian Medicine Pharmaceutical Corporation Limited was established on 12 July 1978 with the prime objective to manufacture and supply genuine and efficacious Indian system of medicines to central government health scheme, central government research units, government hospitals and certain state government related departments, besides sales in the open market. IMPCL is a Government of India enterprise under the administrative control of Ministry of Aayush, Government of India. IMPCL is a joint venture of Government of India with 98.01% equity shares and Uttarakhand State Government with 1.99% equity shares. IMPCL is the only central public sector enterprise in the field of manufacturing Ayurvedic and Unani medicines. IMPCL aims to provide countrymen the genuine and efficacious Indian system of medicines. Ayurveda and Unani are forms of alternative medicine several thousand years old. Ayurvedic and Unani medicines have proved to be of great benefit in curing several diseases. Ayurvedic and Unani systems of medicine are now being used by health practitioners all over the world. These medicines aim at strengthening the capacity of the body to fight diseases. The medicines used for this purpose are made from herbs, natural substances like plant products, minerals and metals. IMPCL is a dynamic organization engaged in manufacturing and marketing of Unani and Ayurvedic medicines. It is located in the valley of Uttarakhand Hills in the corridor of National Jim Corbett Park. IMPCL is an ISO 9001-2015 GMP certified company manufacturing classical and proprietary Ayurvedic and Unani medicines as per pharmacopoeial quality standard. All its medicines are approved from the State Licensing Authority of Uttarakhand. IMPCL supplies medicines to the central government hospitals, research units and several state government related departments. IMPCL also supplies medicines in the open market through their appointed certain stockists and agents countrywide. IMPCL offers 988 Ayurvedic and Unani medicines. Total products in Ayurvedic segment are around 656 and Unani medicines are of around 332 types. IMPCL sale for the year 2010 was Rs 24 crore and last year's sale was 34 crore. IMPCL has maintained its mini Ratna status by maintaining its regular growth and profit earning trend. The authorized equity share capital of the company is Rs 75 crore and the paid up share capital is Rs 41 crore.
Our correspondent Kavita Karki caught up earlier with Mr. R.K. Khatri, Managing Director IMPCL, to talk on company's performance and future growth plan. Take a look.
चर्चा की शुरुआत करते हुए सबसे पहले मैं आपसे IMPCL के बारे में जानना चाहूँगी। आपके अनुसार IMPCL की स्थापना के पीछे सरकार का क्या उद्देश्य रहा?
IMPCL की स्थापना के पीछे मुख्य उद्देश्य रहा है कि हम एक क्वालिटी मेडिसिन्स लोगों को प्रोवाइड कर सकें, जिसमें कि CGHS है और आयुष मंत्रालय के अधीन कई विभाग हैं, जैसे कि रिसर्च काउंसिल्स हैं, नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं, गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल्स हैं, डिस्पेंसरीज हैं, इनके डॉक्टर्स को एक क्वालिटी मेडिसिन्स दी जा सके और इससे जनमानस में भी आयुर्वेदिक और यूनानी दवाओं के प्रति उनके एक्सेप्टेंस बढ़ाने के लिए भी एक प्रमुख कारण रहा है।
अब मैं आपसे IMPCL के प्रमुख उत्पादों के बारे में जानना चाहूँगी, तो आपकी मेजर प्रोडक्ट रेंज क्या है?
IMPCL has a wide range of classical and proprietary medicines. Presently we are having license of 656 Ayurvedic medicines and 332 यूनानी medicines। और जो मुख्य प्रोडक्ट्स जो हम अभी बना रहे हैं उसमें च्यवनप्राश है, ब्रह्म रसायन है, अशोकारिष्ट है, अर्जुनारिष्ट है, पंचगुण तेल है और नीली भृंगरादी तेल है, फिर एम वास्को लिव है, देन एम लिव सिरप है, और इसमें आपका ज्वारिस जालिनूस है और त्रिफला चूर्ण इत्यादि अनेक ऐसे प्रोडक्ट हैं जो हमारे मार्केट में ज़्यादा डिमांड में है।
IMPCL में प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट और प्रोसेस डेवलपमेंट के लिए आपके क्या प्लान्स हैं जिससे कि आम लोगों को विश्व स्तरीय औषधियाँ प्राप्त हो सकें और प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो मेक इन इंडिया का सपना है वो भी साकार हो सके?
प्रोसेस डेवलपमेंट और प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट में IMPCL का और आयुष मंत्रालय का एक विशेष ध्यान रहा है। इसमें IMPCL में एक भारत सरकार ने एक प्रोजेक्ट सैंक्शन किया था फॉर मॉडर्नाइजेशन के, तो वो दैट इज अबाउट 42.20 करोड़, तो दैट इज नियरिंग कंप्लीशन। वो नियर अबाउट अप्रैल 2017 में कंप्लीट हो जाएगा। उसके अलावा एक सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस में स्कीम में हम लोग एक प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हैं जो कि हमारी कैपेसिटी को और क्वालिटी को एनहांस करेगा। जब ये दोनों फुल्ली फंक्शनल हो जाएंगे तो हमारी क्वालिटी भी इम्प्रूव हो जाएगी, हमारी कैपेसिटी भी एनहांस हो जाएगी, और इसके अलावा जो WHO GMP मानक है उस पे हम दवाइयाँ बनाना शुरू कर सकते हैं।
आप आयुर्वेद और यूनानी जो औषधियाँ हैं उस क्षेत्र में बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, तो IMPCL की क्या विशिष्टता है उसके बारे में बताइए।
नहीं, हमारा जो संस्थान है वो उत्तराखंड सरकार द्वारा जो GMP शेड्यूल T के अंतर्गत हमें GMP सर्टिफिकेट मिला हुआ। इसके अलावा ISO 9001 का 2015 वर्षन में भी हमको प्रमाणित किया गया है। इसके अलावा हम लोग जो दवा बनाते हैं उसमें बेसिकल जो मेन फोकस होता है वो दैट इज क्वालिटी ऑफ द रॉ ड्रग्स, रॉ मटेरियल्स। वी इंश्योर कि वी गेट द बेस्ट क्वालिटी, एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट हमारे पास टेक्निकल मैन पावर है, हाईली क्वालिफाइड प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, and they make the medicines exactly as per the classical text / pharmacopoeia, so that the quality is ensured and the people get the best product. इसके अलावा हमारे पास एक अच्छी प्रोफेशनल्स की टीम है which is headed by our qualified MD doctors, और जिसमें कि for ensuring quality हमारे पास आयुष अप्रूव्ड एक लेबोरेटरी है जिसमें कि हम रॉ ड्रग्स और फिनिश प्रोडक्ट दोनों को उसमें चेक किया जाता है। लेबोरेटरी में डिफरेंट सेक्शंस हैं, जैसे आपका केमिस्ट्री, माइक्रोबायोलॉजी, आयुष एंड ऑल एंड विद मॉडर्न इक्विपमेंट्स। एंड इसके अलावा जो हर बैच का हम एक सेफ्टी प्रोफाइल बनाते हैं जिसमें कि हैवी मेटल, सेफ्लोटॉक्सिन वगैरह को चेक किया जाता है, और उसके बाद ही उसको मार्केट में या अपने क्लाइंट्स को हम लोग इस्तेमाल करने के लिए भेजा जाता है।
बीते वर्षों में IMPCL की ग्रोथ एवं प्रॉफिट ट्रेंड किस प्रकार की रही है उसके बारे में हमें बताइए।
अगर हम पिछले 5 सालों में देखें तो लगातार हमारी ग्रोथ बढ़ रही है। जैसे हमारे 2010 में तकरीबन 24 लाख के आसपास सेल्स थी, जो आज पहुंचते हुए पिछले साल में तकरीबन 32 करोड़ के आसपास सेल पहुंच गई है। और इस साल ऑलरेडी हम पिछले साल का जो हमारा सेल्स फिगर था उसको ऑलरेडी क्रॉस कर चुके हैं। तो वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग कि इस फाइनेंशियल ईयर में हम तकरीबन 60 करोड़ के आसपास सेल्स अचीव कर पाएंगे।
Ayurveda and Unani are forms of alternative medicines which are several thousand years old and are now being used by health practitioners all over the world. Traditional systems of medicines have played an important role in meeting the global healthcare needs. IMPCL is committed to provide genuine and efficacious Ayurvedic and Unani medicines to all countrymen for addressing the healthcare need of the people. Here we'll take a short break. Stay tuned.
अपनी बचत पर पाएं पूरा लाभ। खोलें येस बैंक के साथ बचत खाता और पाएं 6% ब्याज। इंडिया बोले येस एक लेस कैश इकोनॉमी को।
Welcome back. Despite the most difficult times for the capital goods industry, Tema India kept posting awesome financial results year after year. Tema India is the market leader in high-pressure heat exchanger, and its vision for 2020 is to be the largest designer and manufacturer of shell and tube heat exchangers in the world. The chief of Tema India, Mr. Harish Sippy's mission is to create those products that make India proud. He feels that innovation is the key to success. Our correspondent Vrinda Chaturvedi spoke to him earlier. Take a look.
Sir, generally when people sit for interviews, they have trophies placed, on the side. Why do we have all these machines here?
I know, you're absolutely right. Trophies are somewhere else. I don't know where they are. Mostly with my colleagues. They love to collect them. But I like to be amongst these guys.
Can you please tell me what are these things you're so attracted towards them? What is this?
I get my inspiration from all this. These are very critical heat exchangers, shell and tube heat exchangers of very critical nature, and where I've got quite involved, and every time I look at them I get different ideas and I implement those ideas. This is called screw plug. Okay. This is becoming very famous now because of the clean fuel requirement. So we have ensured clean fuel with this. Clean fuel means there should be no leakage, there should be no intermixing of the shell side and tube side fluids. So we have a kind of gasket we have made, we have designed the whole thing, all our internals in such a way that this is 99.99% leak proof. And then we have another advantage of the plug. The plug normally does not open, it's seized. Because under pressure, it tilts a bit. यही होता है यहाँ पे कि खुलता ही नहीं है. तो हमने उसका भी इंतजाम किया कि ये ऐसा होगा ही नहीं. इसके लिए वो shrink fit डिजाइन है हमारा जो पेटेंटेड है. I've got a patent and I've got copyrights I've given to American Society of Mechanical Engineers. Our papers have been accepted everywhere that we can make this 100% proof. This used to be in those earlier days made by our big brother, and that was costing roughly 15 crores. Today we have brought the cost down to 4.5 and yet we make a good profit on this. So we have optimized so much in designing and making it much more efficient at the same time. Bringing down the cost and bringing up the efficiency. That's what we have done here.
Mr. Sippy, will you please tell us something about what exactly is an heat exchanger?
It's a pressure vessel, basically. But it's a heat transfer equipment. Now, heat transfer is such a natural phenomenon. The world cannot exist without heat transfer. Your body cannot live without a heat transfer. For example, nuclear energy. How do you use the nuclear energy? There's a big amount of heat that's generated, which with mediators we bring it down, and then there are heat exchangers where, shell and tube heat exchangers by the way, where the heat is transferred and the steam is produced. So turbine, when it rotates, it makes the generator armature rotate so that electricity is produced. So basically, heat exchangers are a big job they have to do. So we make these shell and tube heat exchangers, whether it is for an oil refinery, whether it is for the power sector, or in a petrochemical, or in any cold storage or anything, anywhere and everywhere a heat exchanger has to be used. You need it everywhere.
Can you please tell us, as an engineering company, what does Tema India do to upgrade on technology?
It's a good question. How do you do it? We try to make it easier and easier for us to manufacture, and we try to make the job better and better. How do you? Once you make it easier to manufacture, it automatically becomes better. The whole process, if it is so synchronized very well, and the quality assurance plays a big part. There is ease of manufacturing, and obviously the best performance comes out of that.
Mr. Sippy, while I was going around in the factory, one very interesting thing that I saw, and you also talked about over here, are clean fuels.
clean fuel, when we're talking about clean fuel, it's a clean fuel that the world is talking about, because they have to upgrade their refineries to see that the diesel that's produced is with much less ppm of sulfur. I don't remember the figures, but it drastically has to be brought down to see that no sulfur dioxide is produced or something else, or H2S is produced, so that reduces the pollutant. So it can only be possible when the sulfur is reduced in your product, in their product. So they are going to spend a lot of money to make the processes in such a way that the sulfur quantum reduces. But in a heat exchanger, if there is intermixing, the whole purpose is gone. And these heat exchangers have to be high pressure, high temperature, of corrosive service and hazardous service, and above all, dirty service. So the only answer to all this is high screw plug heat exchanger.
Can you please tell us where do you supply these screw plugs?
Wherever diesel is produced. There's so many refineries in India, like IOCL itself has got about 10 refineries, and there is Reliance, there is SR, there is BPCL, CPCL, and many others. Okay. So diesel is produced, wherever diesel is produced, they have to go from Euro 2 to Euro 4 to Euro 6, and these exchanges are going to be required everywhere in every plant. But more everywhere outside will also be required, We are producing so many for KNPC, that's in the Middle East, and we've got some inquiries from Malaysia. A lot of places there are heat exchangers. These heat exchangers are going to be required in abundance now, screw plug.
Mr. Sippy, towards the end of the interview, I would like to know, how do you see TEMA India's growth down the line, let's say next 5 to 10 years?
5 to 10 years, a long time. Let me talk about 2 to 3 years, but let's say we talk about 5 years. Yeah, let's talk about 5 years. 5 years, the minimum that we have to do, there's no two ways about it, I won't give any choice to anybody, is going to be 1,500 top line, 1,500 crores top line. But I would like to make a lot of profits from here. And just understand one thing. Our technology in everything that we have done is proved throughout the world. It's a proven technology, which is rare. In our line, we are the best. And there is a vast gap between us, the size of our company, we are the tiniest company. And let's say our big brother, our main competitor, which is a 120,000 crore company or whatever, something like that. Huge company. Now there's a big gap in between. We would like to fill up that gap. So I don't know where it can go to. Everything depends on how the government comes together. If the economy of the country comes together, sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. And we see that happening. It is going to happen. Clean people like us is not only catering for clean fuel, but clean business, I think it's got a lot of scope now.
From making sampling bombs, corrosion bombs and vapor pressure bombs in 1970s to become a trusted name in heat exchanger in the world is a remarkable journey of TEMA India. No failures of the heat exchangers produced by TEMA speaks about its high standards, quality and integrity. Here we'll take a short break. Keep watching Empowering India.
अपनी बचत पर पाएं पूरा लाभ। खोलें येस बैंक के साथ बचत खाता और पाएं 6% ब्याज। इंडिया बोले येस एक लेस कैश इकोनॉमी को।
Welcome back. National Research Development Corporation was established in 1953 by Indian government with the primary objective to promote, develop and commercialize the technologies. Today, NRDC is a leading technology transfer organization in India which aims to promote, develop, nurture and commercialize innovative, reliable and competitive technologies from R&D institutes through value addition and partnership.
How do you see this development of NRDC in the area of innovation, research and development, and IPR protection in the country?
NRDC, since its inception, is a major player in transferring technologies from public funded research organizations to the industry. As you know, Government of India spends about 1% of its GDP on R&D, particularly in the public funded research institutions like national laboratories, universities, and public sector undertaking R&D units. All these institutions are developing and producing large number of innovations. Some of these innovations are readily accepted by industry, but majority of them requires a value addition. The value addition in terms of a scaling up of the technologies, market research, field trials, protection of intellectual property rights, and finally preparing a DPR. So, because of these gaps in the technologies, many of these technologies are not ready for commercialization. So, NRDC precisely what it does is, it adds value to these technologies so that they will be investment ready by the industry. Over the years, NRDC has licensed about 4,900 innovations or technologies to entrepreneurs, startups, even large companies, and assisted inventors by filing around 1,700 patents.
Dr. Purushottam, please tell us about the major areas, major sectors to which NRDC offers its services.
The major focus of NRDC is towards manufacturing sector, which includes food, agriculture, chemicals, biotechnology, pharmacy, biopharma, energy, healthcare.
Please tell us about the programs that are there in NRDC for promoting academic institutions' research in the country.
Yeah, we have got a number of programs to promote innovation and research in academic institutions because they are the breeding grounds for innovation in the country. For example, if you look at NRDC's portfolio of services to the universities, we have a scheme for promoting university innovation facilitation centers. Under this scheme, we have established so far around 6 innovation facilitation centers, one at Amity, the other one is at All India Institute of Medical Science, the third one at NIT Silchar, the fourth one is at MS Ramaya Engineering College in Bangalore, the fifth one is in Andhra University Engineering College. So, the scheme is expanding year after year. Apart from that, we also organize IPR awareness programs, training programs in universities so that the students, the researchers, the faculty members get exposure and understand the importance of IPRs in their research. Over the years, we have trained more than 50,000 researchers, students, faculty members in the university campuses.
So, how do you ensure entrepreneurship skills in the backward and the rural areas?
Yeah, NRDC has designed a very beautiful scheme to promote entrepreneurship in backward rural areas as well as northeastern regions. If you look at during the last 5 years, we have conducted around some 29 EDP programs, that's entrepreneurship development programs. And in this program, we have trained more than 1,800 rural population in different areas. For example, in sericulture, agriculture, in solar devices, and animal nutrition, sanitation, low-cost housing. Like that, we identify the requirements in that region or the resources available in that region. So, based on that, we partner with the local bodies or the local institutions, local NGOs, and design this program. And in association with these partnering institutions, we implement these programs there.
It is seen that NRDC also aims at sensitizing research and development institutions and industries on which technology they should be developing and which one they should be commercializing. So, how do you see the development of this thing in the recent times?
NRDC organizes industry institute interactions from time to time in those platforms or in those events, we invite various experts from various research laboratories to tell the industry what kind of new technologies are being developed in their institutions. We also invite large number of MSMEs, entrepreneurs, startups to these events. So entrepreneurs who would like to set up ventures can also identify the technology partners. The technologies required by the industry are communicated to the labs or to the universities where they are developed, or the technologies developed at these labs are communicated to the industry so that they can pick up these technologies.
Sir, it has been studied that NRDC exports technologies to developing and developed countries. So what has been the achievement on this front?
NRDC has been licensing technologies to both developed countries as well as developing countries. These countries include USA, Germany, Brazil, Bhutan, Myanmar, Thailand, Hong Kong, Sri Lanka, and many more. In the recent past, we have implemented one major project in Ivory Coast, and one more currently we are implementing in Ghana, which is a tomato cultivation technology.
It is seen that NRDC also constitutes award schemes for research and development that is going on in different sectors. Please tell us, how can this research that is happening in various sectors be used for the benefit of the nation?
See, basically any award is given for recognizing the efforts put in by the inventor and innovators, which also motivates them to invent further. So NRDC has been giving these awards for the last 50 years or more. So far NRDC has given around 935 awards. Basically they are all cash awards ranging from 1 lakh to 5 lakh, and these awards are considered to be very prestigious in the research community. Whatever awards we have given, we are not left the awardees there. Thereafter NRDC is also providing the required help in terms of taking that awarded technology to a commercial level.
So I would like to end the interview by asking you about the monthly magazine that NRDC comes up with in the name of Avishkar. Please enlighten us about the same.
NRDC has been publishing these two magazines called Aayushkar and Invention Intelligence, one in Hindi, the other one is in English. So the idea of publishing these two magazines is to disseminate the recent developments taking place in the research and development space in different sectors, particularly for school students, researchers and faculty. So through these magazines, we keep that kind of awareness what is happening in each field and inspire students to take research as a career and nurture the culture of creativity and invention at a very early stage. This is the basic objective of publishing these two magazines.
Thank you, Dr. Purushottam, for being with us on the show.
Thank you very much.
Despite India having better scientific research institutions, R&D and innovation capabilities are lower, and research undertaken by institutions are not turning out into commercial ventures in a significant way. NRDC is playing a crucial role in sensitizing R&D institutions and industry about technologies that needs to be developed and commercialized. With this, we have come to the end of today's program. We'll be back next week. Till then, goodbye and take care.